What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jungle Jordan. We are here at the Houston Zoo. This is my first time to the zoo. I'm so excited. We have a few encounters ready for us. We gotta go inside and have some fun. Hi, how's it going?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So what's your name and what do you do here?
My name is Kendall and I'm a Hoofstock Keeper. I'm here at the Houston Zoo and I've been here for about 10 years. So I am part of the team that takes care of our giraffe herd every day.
Awesome. So giraffe.
Giraffes, yes.
Who is this?
This is a Sally. She's actually our oldest and tallest female. She's got a very, very dark face. That's how you can also tell her apart. So she's about 13 years old.
How tall is she?
Just around 16 feet. So she is very tall.
That's pretty good for a girl. Yeah, wow. I don't think I've ever actually met a female giraffe that tall.
Her dad was 17'4", I believe. So
Wow.
she seems to take after her dad.
This girl is really beautiful. She has a really big head. One of the first things I noticed about her, though, when I walked up was her cute little lip there. What happened there?
Yep, that's just actually an injury from when she was a calf. She was only a few days old. So it really doesn't cause her any pain. It's fully healed at this point. It just makes her a little bit easier to tell apart than the rest of the giraffe.
Oh, well, it makes her distinguished. So this species of giraffe, it does look a little different than the ones I used to work with. I used to work with reticulated and Rothschild giraffes. So what species is this?
Yes, these guys are Maasai giraffes. So they live very close to where reticulated giraffe live in the wild, but they're just a little bit different. They tend to have slightly different spot patterns. I don't know if you can see on some of our giraffes, they've got really jagged spot patterns instead of smooth lines. We say that it looks like maple leaves or puzzle pieces sometimes. They just have really jagged lines.
So I see she's really putting away this
yeah,
lettuce.
She's going through it.
How much can she eat a day?
Oh, so much. So she weighs over 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
So collectively as a herd, we go ahead and feed them about 80 pounds of alfalfa every single day. And they get at least 20 heads of lettuce each day. We also do have a public feeding platform where they can come up and just kind of eat as much lettuce as they want, as they clearly are trying to do now. So they can get just kind of as much lettuce as they really feel like getting, along with a lot of hay, alfalfa hay every day.
So where we are right now, this is actually a public feeding experience.
It is.
An encounter that people can come up and do themselves.
It is. It's just a really great way to get up close to these guys, get a really good sense of how big they truly are, and how big their heads are, and make those connections with animals that people don't always get to make if they're just standing at a distance.
The work you do here, Kendall, how is it special? I've done a lot of videos about giraffes, and I like to showcase different unique things at the different zoos about the giraffe world. What is something that you guys do here that is different?
Yeah, something that I like to talk about with our giraffe herd is actually that we have them trained for voluntary head radiographs, which is essentially a really fancy way to say that I can take x-rays of their teeth without having to sedate them or restrain them at all. It's very voluntary. We have a special space in the barn where that's what we do. We set up the equipment, they stick their head right in the right space to get their mouth, kind of the nose and tooth area, right in the machine, and we're able to take x-rays of their teeth and make sure that those teeth are growing well as they get older. So we start this training process when they're young, and that way we can check on the health of their baby teeth and their adult teeth as they get older. So we're very happy to be able to do that without it bothering them or stressing them out at all.
So you said something that definitely caught my attention there, which I'm sure people will have questions about. Giraffe have baby teeth.
They do have
like
baby
people.
teeth. So they're born without really a whole lot of teeth, and then their teeth come in when they start to eat solid food, and then usually when they're somewhere between 3 and 5 years old, they will lose their baby teeth and their adult teeth will come in, but then after that they're done. So it's very similar to humans. They just have the baby teeth and then the adult teeth.
Also with teeth, I'm looking up here, it looks like she has a little cow face all over her face, but they don't have any teeth in the front. On the upper.
They don't. They actually don't have any teeth on their kind of the upper front part of their palate. So I would say it's the teeth that we use to like bite into a hamburger. They don't have those teeth at all. They just have a really hard palate that they'll kind of smush food up against at the top of their mouth. And they use those big old long tongues of theirs to pull the food into the back of their mouth. You can do better, come on. There we go. They'll use that big long tongue to pull the food into the back of their mouth, where they have the molars, where they can really grind up all the plant material that they eat.
How long have you worked with giraffes?
About 10 years I've worked
10
here.
years.
And it's always been with the Hoofstock department. So these guys have been my favorites.
So they're your favorites?
They are my favorites.
So what would you say they mean to you? What is it like working with the giraffes?
I think it's a really special opportunity. They are not this is gonna sound a little bit bad. They are not the smartest animals in the world, but they can definitely learn. And I really like watching them when they're young and they grow up, like seeing what they can learn, what they can get used to, how resilient they can be. We're always trying to figure out what more we can do with them. So I know there are so many zoos out there that are kind of right on the cutting edge of training giraffe for things like hoof trims and blood draws and all kinds of medical things that we can get these guys to actually participate in voluntarily. I just really like being able to be a part of that with, you know, training them for head radiographs and stuff like that, really just seeing what all they can learn. It's fascinating. I think they're actually very, very smart in their own kind of way.
What keeps you coming to work every day?
That's a good question. I mean, I've always wanted to be a zookeeper. This really is my dream job. And so I think it's me wanting to be the best keeper I can be. It's me wanting to provide the absolute best care that I can for these animals, because I really do think we owe them that. And I just like to be a part of their lives, and they get to be a part of mine.
Well, Kendall, thank you so much for your time today and showing off these absolutely beautiful giraffes. That was so much for me, and I love seeing giraffes. I think people know this that follow me by now. No, I love it. So thank you so much. All right, you guys, that was the Houston Zoo. I had so much fun here on this trip and so many great encounters, meeting so many cool keepers. Let me know down below what your favorite encounter was. Also, what zoo should I go to next? So next time, it's your buddy, Jungle Jordan. I'm out.